What if your chart could spot a health condition your doctor missed? Hi, I'm Laura Bessini, Certified Health Coach, and today I'll share 3 ways in which your chart can improve your health through Catherine's transformative story. Let me introduce you to my client Catherine, a 30-year-old woman who didn't know she was pre-diabetic until her natal chart raised the alarm. You see, medical astrology isn't just for entertainment. It's an ancient science used by Hippocrates, Paracelsus, and even Carl Jung. Why? Because it works. It helps identify risks, guide interventions, and even helps you take action. Catherine reached out to me and completed her online health history form. Her primary goal was to sustain her recent weight loss and solve her constant fatigue. Our initial conversation quickly uncovered more layers to the story. We reviewed her eating habits and her wellness astro profile. Her chart indicated a potential blood sugar problem, a frequent Venus moon challenge. Additionally, her Saturn opposing her North Node pointed to potential struggles of periods of starvation and obesity. The first step was to review her latest blood test results from last February, taken before she lost 15 pounds. Here's what we discovered. Catherine hadn't reviewed her lab results herself. The lab sends the results to the doctor's office, so she assumed her doctor would catch anything concerning. This taught us a lesson. Always request and review your own lab results. You need to take an active role in your well-being. The most significant finding was Catherine's blood sugar level at 5.7%, an early sign of insulin resistance. This was a wake-up call for Catherine. With updated lab results in hand, her HOMA marker at 1.9, confirming early insulin resistance, Catherine decided that the first health goal was toward reducing blood sugar spikes that trigger insulin resistance. We crafted a personalized plan to address Catherine's needs. Movement. 150 minutes a week of strength and resistance exercise improves insulin sensitivity and induces long-term metabolic adaptation. Also, walking after meals helps reduce blood sugar spikes. Catherine sits for long hours, so I recommended she focused on soleus push-ups as these muscles consume blood sugar. Diet shift. Adopting principles from the Mediterranean diet, Catherine increased her intake of fruits, veggies, protein, and healthy fats, reducing starches and simple sugars to manage blood sugar spikes. She prioritized savory breakfast and using hacks like consuming diluted vinegar before meals to manage insulin spikes. We added dairy to her diet as milk contains trans-palmitoleic acid that reduces the risk of type 2 diabetes. Nutritional supplements. We addressed specific deficiencies identified in Catherine's tests. We reviewed which nutritional supplements could support her metabolic function, like chromium, vitamin B6, inositol, and berberine, well known to lower blood sugar. Catherine's additional labs pointed to deficiencies in specific mineral salts that are essential for cellular function. In highly diluted form, cell salts stimulate the body's innate healing process. Excess cortisol can cause insulin resistance. It is known that breathing exercises reduce cortisol level, and this was indicated also in her chart as her sun is in Aquarius that rules the process of oxygenation in the body. Exposure to artificial light disrupts our circadian rhythm. This disruption affects insulin release from the pancreas, leading to increased appetite, obesity, insulin resistance, and ultimately a higher incidence of diabetes. Catherine started using blue light blocking glasses and changed the blue artificial light at home for full spectrum light. Additionally, she committed to a 20-minute exposure to sunlight every day as it boosts thyroid hormones and leptin signaling, helping her manage her hunger bouts. The presence of several planets in fixed signs gave Catherine the determination to implement lifestyle changes, resulting in her blood glucose dropping below the pre-diabetic range within 2 months. Her energy soared, and she felt empowered as she took control of her health. These small changes collectively contribute to better glucose management and overall health. Have you ever checked your chart for health clues? Share in the comments below.